So what advice can we give Taurus on this holiday? The Ace of Wands, it says there's a new start. Passion is involved. Try to make yourself available. Know what it is you want, and this is saying it's very, very possible to get it, and it's going to make you really, really happy because this involves something that you love. So do what it is you're passionate about. Go after it, and you will succeed. This is good. This is good. You're being crossed by this fast energy of like an air sign. It's energy of impatience. This is kind of like wanting to save the day, but it's kind of saying, whoa, put your brakes on, don't go so fast, take your time, relax, this is coming. So be positive and do think with your head and your heart and your whole self. Don't just go at something just because you really need it and you're not thinking about it. Think before you go rushing in. I feel that this is a warning to think and take your time. See, yeah, this is your challenge here, which is the Hermit, who's saying you need wisdom right now and you need patience. You also should be looking at taking time to meditate. Just concentrate on meditation. When was the last time you meditated, Taurus? I'm worried that you've lost some kind of ability to really take the time out to really relax and meditate and manifest the best and do the best you can with at every step of the way. If you've done your best, you'll feel satisfied, but that means taking your time and not being too impulsive, because this is a challenge, impulses. In your subconscious is your emotions that have to be dealt with. There are things that are coming to the surface right now that if you're having memories of, there's a reason. And things just have to come back, and you have to realize what the hell it meant and what you went through at that time and why, and move on from it. If you need to get out of a bad situation or bad relationship, this is telling you to go take the steps, talk to somebody. There's people out there who can and will help you if you need to move on. And that's what I feel like the emotional support is something you're looking for, because it's here in the area of your subconscious. So, wow. The advice cards are judgment. So, having the foresight to not be overly critical of yourself or anyone else. Also, show good judgment in your I feel like this is a party card, like you're drinking. I actually feel like this is a warning to don't drink too much. You might get sick and it won't be worth it. So follow your intuition here when it comes to how much you drink. I feel like that's a really, really important message for everyone. This is saying to really be safe when it comes to following the rules. Don't even think about driving while intoxicated at all. I'm just saying that because it's good policy to be cautious and not drink. You could probably get a cab or get a ride. Please get a ride if you need a ride. Don't drive. It'd be fine. The Queen of Cups, like I said, the intuition, the emotion is right here, and I feel like you might be drowning some of this need in some kind of self-medication, and so you have to use good judgment. I feel like there again is the judgment card of, are you sure you want to look at it this way, because there's a good way to look at it, and guess what? Your body needs you to take care of it. You're loved. Somebody needs your love. So somebody's counting on you, and somebody loves you. A lot of people love you. This represents other people, as well as this. Maybe people are trying to come back into your life. Maybe you're thinking about things that you have to finally close the chapter on and just move on. Say, okay, that's done. I'm done with that. I'm glad, and move on. The last card is the Moon. So it's about, again, it's about using your intuition, following your gut, taking the time to be reflective of what it is you're seeing and responding to, holding back from reacting, because sometimes people who we have to get together with on the holidays know or might say something that has us wanting to react a certain way, and this is saying don't react, just think about it and respond in the best way you can for the best, greatest good of all. And if it's so bad that there's no good way to respond, then I would say just smile and, walk away, because that's really the best response when somebody's looking for an argument, is just smile and walk away, because really there's no reason to engage in an argument if you don't want to. And if somebody wants to argue, and that's sometimes the problem with relatives, they want to argue because they have a bone to pick, and you just gotta say, I've got to go do something, or give them a hug and say, yeah, it's good to see you, happy Thanksgiving, whatever it is, just be glad for the best things you could get from them, and ignore the rest, and don't engage in any fighting or stuff that's meant or may be destructive. I mean, you could, if it helps to talk about it, that's one thing. If it doesn't help, then, ask to change the subject. That's what I would do. Please change the subject, or maybe just leave the conversation if it's something that's upsetting. Because this is like protect yourself, heal from this. This is something we have to get through. We have to learn from all these things. And I feel great about sharing with you this reading, Taurus, and I thanks for your love. I thank you for your gifts of donations. I thank you for ordering your private readings. All of your support has meant an awful lot. So please have a happy Thanksgiving, and I will talk to you in the next video. Take care.